Hello and welcome everyone. In this video, you are going to learn how to automatically remind your employees about shift timings on SMS. So guys, first of all, let me tell you what is happening here. You have a record added on your Google Sheets about your employees, and according to that record, you are going to send SMS to your employees from Twilio automatically. Okay. Now guys, Google Sheet is a spreadsheet program on which you can create spreadsheets and save your data in Sheets format. And Twilio is a communication platform as a service by which you can receive and make calls and send bulk SMS. Now, suppose that you are running a company and you have many employees working under you, and you are planning to change the shift timings of the office of your employees. So you want to remind your employees about the change in shift timings via SMS. So you have created a Google Sheet in which you have filled the details of your employees, and along with those details you have added and mentioned the new shift timings of the office of your employees. Now you want to send the SMS about the details of the new shift timings and send them to your employees, and you are using Twilio to send the SMSs. Now you have two ways to get this done. One is to manually sort out the data from Google Sheet about your employees and their shift timings, and then manually compile the messages for each and every employee of yours and send it from Twilio. So guys, this process can be very time consuming and a repetitive task. So we have a better way for you. What if I tell you that when you added the record of your employees and the new shift timing details on Google Sheets, a new SMS reminder will get automatically delivered from Twilio to your employees a few days before than the actual date when you are going to change the shift timings. Yes guys, this can be done, and this can be done by connecting Google Sheets with Twilio. But the issue is there is no direct connection or integration present between Google Sheets and Twilio. So to connect these two applications, I am using a software called as Pabbly Connect. So guys, Pabbly Connect is an automation and integration software, and the best part of it that you will not require any coding skills and programming knowledge to make this connection between Google Sheets and Twilio. So guys, first of all, let me give you a demo on my screen on how this connection between Google Sheets and Twilio is going to work in real time. So guys, this is the Google Sheet that I have created, and I have entered the details of our employees. And here are the shift timings that are going to change of our employees on these dates. Alright. So according to this data, we are going to send SMS to our employees and letting them know that the shift timing is going to change on these dates. Alright, so let me show you the SMS screen of this employee 𝗪𝗯𝗯𝗪𝗆 𝗖𝗍. So this is the mobile screen of one of my employee 𝗪𝗯𝗯𝗪𝗆, and here we will see if he receives any message from our side regarding the change in shift timings. Alright, so I have set the date of the reminder of the message of today's date only, and we are going to wait for 2 minutes, and we will see if this employee receives a reminder message about shift timings or not. So guys, this is the message you can see we have received just now. You can see. So when I click here or open this message, so the message is alright. So you can see guys, this is the message we have received. Hi 𝗪𝗯𝗯𝗪𝗆 𝗖𝗍. This is to inform you that your shift timing for date of 11/9/2021 is 8 AM to 4 PM. Please take care of the new timings. Regards, Pabbly. So this is how we are going to send the messages to our employees regarding the change in the shift timings. Now you guys are wondering how I managed to bring this message directly without any manual compilation of message, just from my Google Sheets like this from here. So guys, let me give you the quickest and easiest steps by which you can also make this connection between Google Sheets and the mobile phones of your employees. So guys, these are the 4 easy steps by which you can also make this integration or connection between Google Sheets and Twilio. So step 1 is schedule reminder messages on Pabbly Connect. So first of all, we are going to open Pabbly Connect and schedule our reminder messages to our employees. Step 2 is connect Pabbly Connect to Google Sheets. Alright, so in second step, we will connect our Google Sheets to Pabbly Connect. Step 3 is collect the data from Google Sheets in Pabbly Connect. So in third step, we'll bring the data from Google Sheets to Pabbly Connect. Step 4 is send the same data as an SMS from Twilio. So in the last step, we'll send the data according to that data an SMS from Twilio. Alright, so first of all, let's jump to step 1 and open Pabbly Connect. So guys, first of all, you have to open your browser and type Pabbly, that is pabbly.com. So this is the landing page of Pabbly. From here, come to this products icon and click on this connect button. Alright, after this, you can set up your free account in just 2 minutes by clicking here on sign up free button, which I have already done. So I am clicking on sign in directly. So this is the all apps section of Pabbly. From here, you have to come to this connect panel and click on access now. So this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. To start working here, you have to create these type of workflows. To create these workflow, click on this create workflow button. And here it will ask for the name for your workflow. So you can enter any name. Now I am giving it as Google Sheets to SMS from Twilio. Alright, now I'm clicking on create. So as a workflow get created, you will find these two things first, the trigger and the action. So Pabbly Connect work on these two things. The trigger says when this happens, action says Pabbly Connect do this. As in our use case, the trigger would be the data in Google Sheets and scheduling of reminder messages, and the action would be send messages from Twilio. Alright, so first of all, you have to click here on the trigger option, and from the choose app, you have to choose an application by Pabbly called as Scheduler. So this is Scheduler. So we are going to execute our step 1, which is to schedule the messages to send to our employees. So now it is asking how often you want to run your workflow. So I want to send these reminder messages every day at about this. So now it is asking for time. So you have to enter the time in UTC format. So UTC format is the Universal Converted Time Format, and our time format, I am living in India, so our time format is the IST format. So you have to enter this time in UTC format. So UTC format, UTC time is 5 hours 30 minutes lagging from IST time. So whatever that, so you can convert your time from UTC time converter. You can easily find that on internet, and you can convert that time accordingly and enter here. Alright, so it is showing 7:04. That means we are going to send the messages after 5 hours and 30 minutes from this time. So it will be like 2 a.m. It will be like 2 a.m. In IST format. So just click on save here. After this, it is time for our next step. So let me show you what is our next. So our next step is connect Pabbly Connect to Google Sheets. So now we are going to connect the Google Sheet in which we have data of our employee and the timings, and we will connect this Google Sheet with Pabbly Connect. Let's do it. So now in Pabbly Connect, click here on this action window, and from the choose app, choose your application as Google Sheets. So this is Google Sheets, and you have to select the action event. So the action event would be get rows. Select this get rows option. After this connect button will appear, so click on this connect, and from here you have to select add new connection, and then click on this connect with Google Sheets. So after this, it will ask for the email ID by which you have created that Google Sheet. So select your email ID from here. After this, it will ask for a few accesses. So just click on continue. Alright, so authorization is successful. And now it is showing connected. That means we are connected with our Google Sheets. Alright, after this, it will ask for the select spreadsheet. So when you click here, you will find all the spreadsheets or sheets that you have created in your Google Sheet. So let me show you the sheet that I have created for this purpose. So this is the sheet that I have created, and the name of our firm is Sigma Textiles, and this is the employees of Sigma Textiles, and these are the shift timings that are going to change on these dates. So this is the sheet that I have created for this purpose. And here in the select spreadsheet option, you have to choose that spreadsheet that you have created. So it will show you all the sheets that you have previously created for various purposes. So I can show you this also. So these are all the sheets I have in my Google Sheets that I have previously created. You can see all the sheets, and the sheet that we are using is this sheet, Sigma Textiles. So here is this sheet. So when I go to Pabbly, you will find all those sheets here in this field, in select spreadsheet field. So these are the fields, these are the sheets we have, and I am selecting my sheet Sigma Textiles. After this, it will ask for the select sheet in your spreadsheet. So the sheet we have in our spreadsheet is this sheet we are using. The sheet name is shift timing sheet. Alright, so yes, you have to select this name. So in this select sheet field, just click the sheet that you are using. So we have two sheets in our spreadsheet, and this is the shift timing sheet that we are using. After this, it will ask for the range of data that you have in your spreadsheet. So let me show you so this is my spreadsheet, and here I have this data. So you have to enter the range of the data. So to get the range, you have to select this data, leaving this title columns. Just select this data from here to here up to the last row, like this. And here you will find in the name box this type of thing. So this is the range of our data. Now you can select this and copy this from here, and in the range column you can paste it like this. So this is the range of data we have in our Google Sheet. So this is the range for the static data. Alright, so in our Google, here I have this fixed data. When you select this row like this, it will show you this type of range. That means you have the data from A to, that means the column A second row to column F second row. Alright, so when you keep updating your sheet, you will keep adding the rows. So when you backspace this like this, that means you are not defining the end row. Alright, you are defining the starting of the row, but you are not defining the end of the row, because you are going to keep updating the Google Sheet. So you have to copy this type of data range when you keep updating the sheet, and copy this from here, and then go to Pabbly Connect, and in the range column paste it like this. Alright, so this is the range. Now when I click here on save and send test request, Pabbly Connect will capture the data from our Google Sheets to here in Pabbly Connect. So this is our next step. Actually, let me show you. So we have connected our Google Sheet to Pabbly Connect, and our step 3 is collect the data from Google Sheets in Pabbly Connect. So now we are going to execute this step. Let's do this. So now I'm going to click on save and send test request, and we will see if the data is get captured from our Google Sheet or not. So guys, it is showing this type of data here. So let me tell you one thing more. Before capturing the data, do not forget to toggle this simple response button to off, like this. So why we are doing this, I'll tell you. So I'm clicking on save and send test request again. So when you toggle this off, you will find your data like this in this array format, like this format. So why we want this type of data in array format, I'll show you. So in the next step, I am going to introduce to another function of Pabbly. Click on this plus button, and in the action option, choose the application as Iterator. Alright, so when you select Iterator by Pabbly, it will ask for the choose array. So in the choose array option, you have to choose this response result array, which is this array that we have captured. Alright, so this is the array of data, response result array. So you have to select this from here only, and then click on save and send test request. So Iterator will arrange the data row by row like this. So this is the data of our first row of Google Sheet. So what Iterator will do, Iterator will give us the data segregated in row by row format, and it will ensure the running of the workflow row by row, one by one, up to the end of last row. That is why we are using Iterator. Alright. So after this, what we have to do is to click here on the plus button, and I am going to introduce another function by Pabbly, which is called DateTimeFormatter. So type here date. So this is DateTimeFormatter. So why we are using this DateTimeFormatter? Because we want to send the reminder to our employees 1 or 2 days before the actual date on which the timing of office is changing. Alright, so to bring that date before the date of office time changing, we are going to use DateTimeFormatter. So in the action event, you have to choose add or subtract time, and then click on connect. And in the enter date, you have to enter or map the data in this ISO format. So when you click here, you will find the date from this Iterator by Pabbly option. When you click here, you will find the data like this that we have captured already. So when you click here, you will find this data, and here in the data you will find the date. So this is the date on which the timing of the office is changing. Alright, so we have captured this date from our Google Sheet. So in our Google Sheet, we have written the date on which the timing of the office is changing. Alright, so select this, and then in the expressions, we have to we have to get the date few days before, or let's say 2 days before of this date, because we want to send the SMS reminders 2 days before this date. Alright, so in the expressions, you have to put like this format. Alright, after this, it will ask for the two formats. So it is asking to which format you want to convert this date. So it is in this date, month and year format. So I want to change it to in this simple format only. I do not want to change it. So I'm selecting this simple month, date, year format. Or let's say this is the simple format, month, date, month, year format. So I'm selecting this format. And now it is asking from which format you want to convert. So we have our date in which format? In date, month, year format. So select this format from here. Alright, so now when you click on save and send test request, you can see in the result it is showing this date 9/9/2021. So this is the date 2 days before the date of 11/9/2021. So this is the date on which we want to send the SMS reminder. So we have bring that date. Now you have to click on this plus button again, and in the action and in the choose app you have to choose DateTimeFormatter again. So this is DateTimeFormatter. So now you have to bring the current date. Alright, so in the action event you have to select current date. So I'll tell you why we are bringing this current date. First of all, click on this connect button, and we want the date in basic format, which is the 𝗪𝗵𝘆 format, and we do not want to include the time, so mark this include time in response false. And after this, click here on save and send test request. Alright guys, so now it is showing today's date. So this is the date we have today. Alright, so now you have to click on this plus icon again, and now from the choose app you have to choose another function, that is number formatter by Pabbly. So this is number formatter. So I'll tell you why we are using this. So in the action event, select the action event as spreadsheet formulas, and then click on connect. So in the formula option, you can check the full formula list from here. I'll show you. So we are going to use a formula to compare the dates we have fetched. So we are using this formula. So just copy this format from here or formula from here and paste it here like this. And in this dates, you can directly map the dates that you have already fetched. So one date is here in the DateTimeFormatter, which is the date we have subtracted from the actual date of time changing. So this is the date, and we are comparing this date from the current date we have fetched from this current date DateTimeFormatter option. So this is the current date. After this, when I click here on save and send test request, it will show this result. So it is showing 0 result. This means the date on which we want to send the SMS and the current date is same. So this ensures when these two things are same, we will send the messages. So this is why we have fetched this. Now we are going to apply a filter to ensure that we are sending reminders on correct date. Alright, so you have to click here on this plus button and this action window will open up, and from this choose app you have to choose now your application as filter. So this is the filter by Pabbly. After this, from here you have to select the label as, you have to come to this number formatter by Pabbly that we have used earlier in this tab. Alright, and you have to click here on this number formatter by Pabbly and you have to select this result as a label for our filter, and this result will be equal to, in the value, map the value as 0. So when this result equal to 0, we will run this workflow. So this is the function of filter, that when this result of number formatter in which we have compared the dates is equal to 0, this workflow will run and a SMS reminder get delivered. So this is to ensure that we are sending the reminder 2 days before on an actual date that we want to send the reminder. So this is why we have gathered this data first of like this. You can see by applying the datetime formatters and the number formatters, and then we have applied the filter. So now it is time to execute our next step. So first of all, let me show you what is our next. So our fourth and the last step is send the same data as an SMS from Twilio. So the data we had captured here in Pabbly Connect from Google Sheets, we are going to send that data, an SMS from Twilio to our employees. So let's do this. So now click on this plus icon, and from this choose app you have to choose the application as Twilio. So this is Twilio, and in the action event you have to select the action event as send SMS. This is send SMS message. Then click on connect, and from here, if you're making the connection for the first time, select this add new connection, and then it will ask for these three things: the account SID, the token, and the account SID again. So you have to open your Twilio account. So this is my Twilio account, and here in the front you can find this account SID. So just copy this from here and paste it here in this option and in this option also. And in the authorization token, you have to enter this token. So this is the token we have. Copy this from here and paste it here. After this, click on this save button, and now it is showing connected. That means we are connected with our Twilio account, and these fields will open up. So in this field you have to enter the body of the SMS. So here you have to compile the message that you want to send to your employee. So you can write the message like hello dear, and here you can map the name of your employee from this Iterator by Pabbly option. So this is the name, and after that you can write, and you can enter one more line in your message by applying this /n. So just put a slash like this and put a n, and after this you can continue your message and a new line will get entered in your message. So I am writing hello dear. So I have completed the body of the SMS. Now it will ask for the sender number. So you will find the sender number from your Twilio account from here. So this is the sender number. Just copy this number from here like this and enter the number here in the sender number field. Paste it here. And after this it will ask for the recipient's number. So you can map the number of your employee from this option Iterator by Pabbly. You will find the data. So this is the data. Also provide this plus icon also in this option, because you have to enter the number like this. Alright, so just put it manually like this, and then when I click here on save and send test request, our messages will be delivered to our employees like this. Alright, so I am clicking on save and send test request. So it is showing this type of response. So let's see in the SMS if we have received something. So we have received this SMS, you can see just now. So let me open this message for you, and it is showing sent from your Twilio account. Hello dear 𝗪𝗯𝗯𝗪𝗆, this is to inform you that your shift timing for date of this is this. Please take care of the new timings. Regards. So this is the message that we have compiled and it is delivered here. So guys, this is how it is going to work in real time. So let me give you a quick recap what we have done here. So first of all, we scheduled the messages by using scheduler by Pabbly, and we marked our time on regular basis. We are going to send the reminders. After this, we connected our Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect like this. Then we collected the data from Google Sheets like this. Then we segregated the data of our Google Sheet by using Iterator by Pabbly in row-wise format like this. After this, we have applied the DateTimeFormatter by Pabbly to gather the date on which we want to send the reminder, which is 2 days before the actual date on which the timings are going to change by using this add subtract time. After that, we fetch the current date like this by using the DateTimeFormatter. Again, we fetched the current date. Then we applied the number formatter by Pabbly to compare these dates. We have applied this formula and compared these dates, and the result is showing started 0. Then we applied this filter by Pabbly to ensure to send the message when these two dates that we have collected are same. So we have applied this filter. Alright, and the condition is true and the message will be sent. After that, in the last step, we have connected our Twilio account and after that, we connected our Twilio account. We write the message, the body of the SMS that we want to send. We entered the number and we click on save and send test request to check if the connection is working properly, and we have received the message as we want. So our workflow is completed and working. So just click on save. So guys, this is it for today's video. If you want any other type of integration, you can contact us at admin@pabbly.com. You can ask your queries and discuss it from this forum and check the pricing of this software from this link. And guys, as we did today, you can make many different type of integrations using many different softwares by Pabbly Connect and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. So guys, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel, and thank you so much for watching this video.